Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 17th of February 2025, and the top news for crypto is as follows. First of all, have a good week, and we will start once again with the president of Argentina, who is accused of fraud due to the Libra currency. Let's say that the president of Argentina is facing fraud charges for the promotion of the Libra crypto, which was worth more than $4 billion before its price fell. As you can see, the accusations were made mainly by political opponents of Mr. Milei and the former head of Argentina's central bank. From Argentina, we will also go to America, where the senator of West Virginia is introducing a bill for the abolition of digital assets. Specifically, the senator of the state of West Virginia, Mr. Chris Rose, introduced a bill entitled the Inflation Protection Act of 2025, allowing the state's public fund to invest part of its participants' assets in digital assets or precious metals. The typical 10% of the fund can go to digital assets, which must have a market capitalization of more than $750 million to be eligible for participation. From West Virginia, we go to our exchanges, starting with Bybit. We have learned that Bybit was removed from the blacklist of France's regulatory authorities, a restriction that had been in place since 2022. With this victory, Bybit is still seeking the MiCA license for Europe. According to information available in the Crypto News, it is expected to obtain the license theoretically within this month. From Bybit, we move to Coinbase and back to America, where the SEC has requested an additional 28 days to respond to Coinbase's appeal. As happened with Binance, the SEC has had an ongoing legal dispute with Coinbase since 2023. However, now that the US government has changed and the SEC is forming its new regulatory team, it is asking for a pause in its disputes with the crypto market to reorganize its team. Continuing with the news about Coinbase, we should mention that it has entered into a very interesting collaboration with the Aston Martin Formula One team. The significance of this collaboration is not just that Coinbase's name will be advertised on Formula One cars, but rather the fact that the deal was made in USDC, a stablecoin in the crypto market, rather than in dollars or euros directly. This is the most interesting aspect of the entire collaboration, and we are slowly seeing cryptocurrencies and stablecoins gaining more ground, even in traditional markets where they are being welcomed by large corporations and organizations. Since we have mentioned Circle's stablecoin, let's note that the CEO of Coinbase, Mr. Brian Armstrong, stated that the company aims to dethrone Tether as the dominant issuer of stablecoins, making USDC the #1 stablecoin in the crypto market. Based on this statement, we can understand why Coinbase delisted Tether for users in Europe. First, because Tether is not regulated in Europe, and second, because Coinbase does not favor Tether. Why does Coinbase have such strong support for USDC? The reason is that Circle announced USDC on May 15th, 2018, launching it through a partnership between Circle and Coinbase. So Coinbase is the second parent of Circle for USDC, which is why it is promoted so much. Moving on to news about Tether, let's say that Tether has chosen Arbitrum to supply its cross-chain stablecoin. Let's remember that Tether has created USDT0, a new stablecoin with the ability to exist on multiple networks simultaneously. For the Ethereum ecosystem, Tether has chosen Arbitrum to enable cross-chain transactions with other chains on the Ethereum network and beyond. Moving on, let's say that Tether is collaborating with legislators in the US to help create policies for stablecoins. Tether is taking a straightforward approach, engaging in conversations with several legislators to help them understand what stablecoins are and how to regulate them properly. All of this is happening in the US, as there have been no significant moves by Tether in Europe yet, except for a recent partnership with Juventus, the Italian football team, where Tether acquired a very small stake. Now, moving on to the crypto market, Bitcoin is currently at $96,000 US. However, regardless of its price, as we often see in crypto news, there are not many Bitcoins left on exchanges. Currently, there are only about 2.5 million BTC remaining on exchanges. This particular percentage is the lowest we have seen since 2022. Since there are very few BTC available, this causes what is known as a supply shock, which helps drive Bitcoin's price higher. For this very reason, as Mr. Cathie Wood states, Bitcoin could reach up to 1.5 million USD by 2030. Why? Simply because there aren't many Bitcoins left. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is the 17th of February 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.